Okay. Let's do this here. We are starting an hour early. We are live here on YouTube. Hello, Viet Music. How are you? I'm assuming the K is silent on that. Hello, Matt Labella. Welcome to the stream. We are doing some Planet Coaster today, just like we do every Sunday. Hello, Stephen Taylor. Hello, FPS Chris. Now, is that Chris as in like the dagger Chris, or name actual Chris with a K? A little interesting. John Guidry. Hello. Hello, Tyler Skelton. It's Nat, but it's Norwegian, Scandinavian name in some way. Oh, okay. Good to know. Hello, Rocket Man. Happy to see you're in orbit still. Tendra Larson, hello. Good morning. Mason Lane, hello. Ed Chin, welcome back. You love me? Well, I love you too. Don't worry. Kitty Claw, good morning. What poppin'? Not much is poppin'. We're just building. I'm doing quite well. Hope everyone is having a good weekend, and hopefully we're gonna get this stream underway, and you guys will hopefully be able to enjoy your upcoming week. Thanks for the stream last night. Nice chill way to end the day. Yeah, I think so as well. Streaming after work. I've been working every Saturday, so it's been kind of screwing up my schedule and free time. And I decided to stream just because that's a little bit easier. I don't have to worry about editing anything. What am I going to be doing in this stream? We are going to be continuing work here on Alpine Odyssey, probably around the coaster area. You live in Australia? Well, that's pretty cool. Have you ever been to Japan? I heard a lot of Australians go there, and I'm going next year. I think that'll be interesting. What time is it? Here it's 16:33 p.m. It is 10:34 a.m. for me. That is what time I'm at. So we're starting a little early, about an hour or so. I do have a podcast that I'm going to be a part of today. It's the Story Mode podcast over on Twitch on Blind IRL's channel. And that is why I'm starting a little bit early, just so I have a little bit of a gap in between those to relax a bit. Hello from Holland. Good morning. Is indeed a bit late for this time zone. Well, good morning nonetheless from the Americas. Oh boy, we still have so much to do in Alpine Odyssey, but what I want to try and accomplish, at least during the stream, is I want to get this back area mostly thought out and done, and then this week we'll completely lag out my computer. Okay, there we go. Autosave has been getting a little bad. I might have to end up turning that off, but if the game crashes, it's not worth it probably. But yeah, I want to try and get this area kind of tied in together a little bit better, and some other details, so that this week we can completely finish off this whole section of the park, and then that'll be it for the European section. We get to move on, I think, next week to the little bit of a transitional area here, and then we get to start working on the new themed area, which will be the Aztec Mayan kind of theme that we'll be doing there, where the main ride is going to be a log flume instead of a coaster. So, you know, we don't want to have a coaster in every theme, I don't think. It'll probably be every other themed area will have a coaster, and we'll try and mix it up a little bit. So one area might end up having a go-kart track, who knows. We're going to ride the coaster at the end of the stream. Well, I don't have to ride it at the end, I can ride it now. We've ridden it before on stream, so it's not too bad. If you guys want to see how this thing's doing, by the way, we're making about $5,200 a month off of it. 100% scenery rating. Prestige is almost 1,000. We have a total all green rating, so 645, 4.3, 1.29. Am I gonna fix the inside of the barn today? Is inside here? Or inside the windmill? Because the windmill still needs its cogs and gears and things. What needs fixed? Let's go down the grain chute. Hello, people going up. In fact, I think I'll join you. we'll take this for a little bit of a spin inside the coast area. What's wrong with this here? Besides, I mean, the only thing super wrong is the windows poking through, which I kind of want to see if we can open up. So go over here. I want the right seat that has the better view. It's not even close to being fully decorated, and it's already at 1K prestige. Holy fuck. Yep, totally. I mean, like, it's a little crazy. Off we go. Hello, everyone up on the bridge and all that area there. Go up here. Get to see the beautiful main street a little bit through the grain chute. And then we'll just go for a ride. Now, you know, the coaster's still a work in progress. There's still a lot of things kind of wrong with it, but overall the layout is complete. That's really the main thing. And swing down here by the waterfall, underneath this bridge, and up through here. It's a very fast chain lift. Yeah, I made it faster on purpose so that it can actually basically they don't calculate enjoyment on chain lifts too well, in my opinion, because to me chain lifts should increase excitement because it's a very kind of build up of tension, and so your excitement should rise and maybe your fear, but it doesn't, which I think is poor. So to make this area as short as possible, I made it faster so that we don't spend much time here, and that affects the overall score. That's the only reason why I made it so quick. But I mean, it looks fine, I think. I mean, it is pretty quick, but it's not too bad. I think it's only 10 miles an hour. It's also a short hill, if you think about it. And then they go down and around. Anyways, let's get this started. Kind of retarded that the left influences the rating. Yeah. Yeah, no, like Loch Ness Monster has a super slow chain lift. I think it's like 5 miles an hour. Should add a small bridge to the track over the waterfall? Yes, that is planned. I will be doing a custom bridge, kind of similar to what we have up here over the waterfall area. And the little swing set attached to a tree. Okay, hello Sonic325. Welcome back. You're here pretty much almost every week. When am I going to be working on the trains? What trains? Can you play City Skylines more? If I had more time, yes. Below the waterfall? Well, thank you. I think it's turning out okay. But what do you mean trains? If you're talking about the train stations, we will be adding more. Like this loop, this whole loop right here will be removed. The train is technically going to split and follow the coast a little bit to another train station here, and then all the way around to here there'll be another train station, and then it'll wrap back around. So, I mean, this back area is done. This is kind of the final layout of the track back here, and all the way up to the wooden spot. Everything else will be changed. We'll probably have to make another bridge, probably here, and then curve that around a bit. Who knows? Hey, Uthris finally is something to watch on YouTube. Yeah, my quality of content is so high. Let me tell you, such high quality here. All right, let's finish this bridge up a little bit. I think it deserves to be done. So we need some beams going across to kind of mask the ugly wood a bit. There. Just like that. And we're going to need probably a fence of some kind to go across this. So I had to find a fence. By the way, the more I am working on the weekends, which seems to be, it's going to be a common occurrence, which is kind of sad. I'll be streaming on Saturdays too for a while. I won't be streaming Planet Coaster. I'll probably be streaming an assortment of other games, which I hope you guys are okay with, but it's just so I can get a little bit of a break with Planet Coaster. Stream Geometry Dash? No, 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 no. That's giving you what you want, and I don't want that. We need to probably just get the beam over here, so keep everything the same height. Actually put work in your videos, Super Pulse. Like oof, yes. But really the biggest way to grow on YouTube is really being consistent. So I'm uploading at regular times, you know, doing things like that. Am I going to the Frontier Convention in the UK? Nope. Unless they want to pay for my plane ticket and hotel, I am not going. And that's something I can really afford at this point. I actually just paid off my student loans 100%. So I actually don't have much money right now. One could say I am poor, but I'm no longer in debt. Zero debt, which is a good thing. Hello, Kai Angus, how are you? Hey, Geekism. Welcome to the stream, my friend. You better not be working. It's usually the only way we catch each other's stream. Also, I heard you, your kid was born, so congratulations on that. Hopefully he's keeping you up at night, as he should. Congrats on paying the loans. Yeah, I paid them off let's see, I graduated in 2012, so I paid them off in 5 years. It took me 5 years to pay off my student loans. It's not that bad. He's fast asleep next to you at the moment. Well, hopefully he will absorb the greatness of Planet Coaster and be excited to be an architect later in life. I think that's what we're doing right now. Okay. And with my student loans paid off, I'm probably moving soon. I think next year as well. He quite likes the soundtrack. It is a very calming and soothing soundtrack. In fact, I'm gonna just turn it up a little bit more. There we go. Anyways, if you guys don't know who Geekism is, he's another Planet Coaster creator. He also plays other games like City Skylines and things. So he makes some good stuff over there. You can go check that out if you want. Okay, so we got that. Hello, Burfsky. Burfsky. That's an interesting name. Do I want to make some sort of covering that goes this way underneath here? It'll kind of make the path a little bit more dynamic. I think that would be okay. You should have 19K watching for my 19K subs. Yeah, well, subs don't really generate views, to be honest, which is kind of a shame. Gonna add some cutesy retaining walls around the queue. How you doing, by the way? I'm doing well. Happy to see you again, Golden Shot. Yeah, I don't know. I'll probably have to add something just so people don't roll down the hillside. Probably be a bad thing if they did that. Let's get this lined up to the path a bit better. Hello, Diesel Train. How are you? What did you finally make in yesterday's stream, Uthris? I made a little... To be honest, it was going to be a Jeep. But ended up being a little bit more probably reminiscent of a... I guess you could say like a luggage cart for like an airport, to be honest. That's kind of what it ended up looking like. What are my plans considering themes? Well, the next theme is going to be an Aztec Mayan theme. And we also want a Western theme, probably, of course, for the second train station. That'll probably be good to have there. And the, I don't know if I want to do Fairy Tale, because that's essentially European, just turned up to 11. So we might want to do a, Aztec. I don't want to do medieval, because that's essentially European too. Would I build some vehicles today? Basically, I've thought of Mayan and Western. I haven't thought past that a whole lot. So pretty much things are open there. Maybe Antiquity again. We haven't touched Greek or Roman buildings since Alpha 2. So that would be cool. Watch Age of Empires 2. Covers so much architecture. Okay, I'll take a look at it. Please no Aztec? Why? You have something against the Aztecs? Morocco's Greek, Aztec all sound really interesting. Yeah, I think so. Asian theme. Yes, that's another theme. Of course, Asian. My favorite theme of all time. The roof tiles will probably break the game. What Asian theme? I mean, probably a mixture of Japan and China, to be honest. Hawaiian theme? I don't know. That's a little too close to Kuala Beach, I think. So if you want that theme, I would say go there. I think that would be a better place to see more like Caribbean-esque and oceanic kind of themes. I think that's fine. Can you play Slime Rancher? Maybe, eventually. Korean would be cool. I've not seen anyone tackle Korean yet. Maybe. Korean buildings are... They have a different overall feeling than a lot of the Chinese ones. Well, an abstract Dr. Seuss theme? Seussian theme? That theme would be a little too wacky for me. Like, I'm not a big fan of just absolute craziness like that. Sadly. Koreana? I don't know what that is, Raptor. Explain. Explain yourself, Dinosaur Man. Alright, this is gonna be probably a short roof, so... Korean. Oh! Oh, okay. You were speaking as Shauna. Okay, I'm sorry. I should have known better. 1920s, 40s New York. Think Metropolis would be different. Well, considering we do want a resort and things, I think anything like kind of modern-esque might appear in those areas. Oh, we also want a water park of some kind. So maybe we might get to do some sort of jungle-esque area or Hawaiian area a little bit there. Like it'll be kind of showing there, but everywhere else probably not. Will the park have a resort? We not necessarily a resort, but maybe some sort of hotel. You should play Planet Base. It's a great base making game. That sandbox if you know how to program in XML like me. I don't know how to program in XML. My girlfriend does a little bit, I think. But I have played Planet Base back a little while ago. Oh, the gizmo's always broken. Story of my life. Okay. That's better. noticed. I thought I said hi, Mr. Potato. You're always here. I always notice you. If you want authentic mixture of Japanese and Chinese looking architecture, Tang Dynasty era buildings were a major inspiration for Japanese architecture. That'd be a good source. Yeah, I think so. I probably won't remember that because that's months away probably. Like, how long have we been working on Alpine Odyssey? Let's see. When was episode 1 at? Let's take a look. It's actually my most viewed video of all time. Uthris, Alpine. Wow, if we start typing Uthris, Alpine Odyssey kind of pops up automatically. That's kind of interesting. 3 months ago. We've been working on this park for 3 months. What game was I playing yesterday? I was playing Brick Rigs. Maybe stick a bit more to the original idea of Alpine Australian architecture. It's absolutely beautiful. Could be used for emptier and hilly areas. Now, I kind of agree with that in a sense, but I don't want the whole park to be one theme. Plus, I'm getting bored of this theme. I'm kind of losing inspiration a bit because all the buildings are starting to look the same for me. Oh, also, on that note, since we were talking about the buildings, I need to do this. Did I upload my my Cathedral of Stormwind? I don't think I did. I'm gonna try and get that from my other computer at one point because I do want to make all of Stormwind. Anyways, if you guys want the tile set that I use for Alpine Odyssey in the European section, I'm gonna go ahead and upload that to Steam, so you guys can have access to this. So this is, you know, all the wall tiles that we have here. It's one of the spires, a couple of the spires, and the different shingling effects. So you guys can download that now if you want. So there you go. It's more Central European than Alpine. Yeah, I agree. I don't think I captured the Alpine feel too well in that sense. But I mean, I do have a lot of, like, this is a, what, a Polish granary, I believe. It's not actually Dutch or anything. This is, I believe, in Poland. Thanks for uploading. Yeah, no problem. Hopefully you guys get some use out of it. If anything, you can gray box a building and then just add that tile set on top of it like I've been doing. It seems to be working out quite well. If I actually did something Alpine, it would be new. Probably. But I mean, you know, it is still a lot of plaster and wood-sided buildings, in my opinion. I mean, of course, you're gonna get all wood buildings in there too. But it would be like, okay, stone foundation, wooden siding with wooden trim. You're just basically getting rid of the stone siding or the plaster siding. The wooden trim would essentially stay. Never seen a live stream before. I didn't know that you did them. Yes, I do them every Sunday. And I guess every Saturday now. Can you show the whole park, please? Yeah, sure. If anyone's new, we'll go ahead and go over the whole park. An Irish theme? That'd be cool. Okay, so the overview of Alpine Odyssey. Let's start outside the park. So we'll just quickly fly through the main street. Boop, 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 boop. And take the highway over here. So Alpine Odyssey starts with this. This is the ticket booth to get into the parking lot and pay for your parking here. You can, you know, take cars through here, and there's an entrance exit point. Many lanes, of course, to keep traffic flow going through. Wait, does Alpine Odyssey have a logo? Yes, it does. I'll show you in a moment. We have over here, this is the parking lot area and also the bus depot area. It still has a lot of detail that's missing, but due to us wanting to move on to the park, we kind of continued on. We have plenty of outside parking, kind of just open flat space parking here. We haven't put in all the vehicles just to keep the park count down for now. We have, you know, a highway going underneath that way just so it can kind of end without having to go all the way back around. I need to make a tunnel entrance of some kind here. We have Hello, Loudbot 5000. We have our parking garages, which are detailed out. We have multiple floors. All the parking lots and spaces are in here. The arrows, the little marked walk paths for pedestrians, elevators, staircases, all that kind of stuff. On the roof, we have shade-making awnings and things, just to make sure people can park in the shade a bit so their cars don't get too hot. We have a main bus depot kind of connecting the major parking lots back here, and they are kind of these covered frames. It would have glass through here, however, due to us not having glass unless you download the DLC, it is glassless, you could say. We have bike racks, we have buses, we have timetables for the buses, benches, stools, seating areas, concrete planters, all the beautiful aspects of that. We have ramps to get up to the upper floors. We have maintenance vehicles out here. We have security cameras. We have air conditioning units for airflow. We have all that wonderful stuff. We have a red parking lot. We have a yellow-orange parking lot and a purple parking lot. I think the blue one is the actual parking garage themselves. We have a whole fleet of vehicles. These are all the vehicles that we have built so far here. All right. There's glass now. Going to build that metro platform today. Nope, no metro platform today. This is the logo for Alpine Odyssey. A fan made this for me and actually emailed it to me. So this is our park logo, which is beautiful. I absolutely love it. So if you guys want to make logos for maybe some of the rides as well and submit that, feel free to go ahead and I'll put them into the park. So that's the Alpine Odyssey logo. We have bus routes and stuff. All this area out here is going to be filled in over time. Like, we want some more trees and bushes. A lot of this dead green space, if you come down here by the ticket booth, will probably look more like this in areas, just to fill it in. And that will be nice. We have the highway system kind of over here with the buses going to the main entrance of the park. The parking is bigger than the park. Yes, for now. For now. It won't be, for sure. So this is the ticket booth for Alpine Odyssey. We have, you know, the 4 entrances into the park itself. We have a metro station of some kind here. We have down here, this is where the people actually emerge from. Eventually, it'll turn into a train station, so they don't arrive here on foot. We have some vending machines over here, which are pretty cool. Just a nice, beautiful plaza. And the whole thing with this is trying to clash with the modern theme and the park theme, just so there's a very visible barrier between the two areas. We have our main entrance plaza here. Very good for meeting up with your friends and guests and family. Parcels, tables, things like that. We have our restaurants and things here. Outdoor eating area. We have an ATM tucked away over here by the vending machine, just so people actually walk through here. We have, most buildings have an interior, so like even this has an interior. It has a little bit of a gardening shed. In here, we have a Looney Balloon shop over here. That is a clock workshop. We have a scones cart. You can get your fresh scones. All that stuff. I'm probably going pretty quick, but I feel like I've done this like 1,000 times. We have Just a Memento, which still needs more interior work. Seems like it will never end. We have our hot cross buns, our bakery and coffee shop in here. This is my best park? Yes, it is definitely my best park. Totally. We have a restaurant down here on the lower floor. It has a pizza and pip shot water. Plenty of booths, also restrooms and things. People really like this place. We have a pub up here on the upper floor. So this is an Irish pub. So all the knickknacks in here, high top tables and things like that. So it looks really good. This guy's our bouncer, by the way. We then, outside, across the street, we have another shop. This is a souvenirs shop. Hats Fantastic is in here. So we have changing rooms disguised as bathrooms over here. We got our carousel and our queue wrapping around kind of through a garden area in front of this. We have a little bit of a picnic area back here. We have a fountain that actually dances to a time. It's currently playing music, which it shouldn't be, but I think there's a glitch since the update. We have our Triforce ride surrounded. I think this is a... Oh, I can't remember if this is a Danish or from... I forget where this building was inspired from. It's a castle. It's inspired from a castle in either Denmark or the Netherlands. We have a pretty cool train station here for our guests. And, you know, a bridge going over the top of that. We have the train depot back there. The queue lines is inside. A lot of this interior detail still needs work and all that stuff. But this is the back side of the train station. A lot of this countryside kind of scenic area. Here we have the depots. Over here, a little switch tower. Over here, we have a little kind of just tunnel for the waterways. A bridge going across. This will eventually be kind of a back access road for maintenance vehicles and things. Going through here, we kind of built that area on the stream, I think, last week. And then now we are continuing work on our first coaster here. And oh my goodness, that was a lot of stuff to cover. I'm out of breath. Too much talking. Okay. And there we go. Oh, and a clock tower. Yeah. I think that's good. Nuremberg, Allstad, good place, experience, kind of this style. Yeah, sure. I don't know the place, but yeah. You love the park? Well, thank you so much. I'm glad everyone's liking the park so far. It's been 3 months so far of working it. It's really great. What do you use to place buildings in city skylines? I use the Move It tool and Ryko. Ryko, you can set buildings to be a placeable thing. You have a suggestion? Suggest away. Everyone can suggest anything they want. I won't promise that it'll get entered into the park, but you know, we're getting there. When did I get the train house in here? I built it was one of the episodes. I think it was episode 17 when we built this. They're just train depots. They're not too crazy. I think we built this whole area in an episode. It looks super realistic. Well, thank you. Autosave, you working? Yes, you are. I remember when this used to be all orange groves. Yes. We have been taming the wilderness. Any tips for making speed builds for us newbies, software and recording commentary and the like? So, my speed builds are about 4 hours of footage sped up to about 7... No. It takes 4 hours to make, but I capture about 2 hours of footage. And I speed it up about 750% in Premiere, in Adobe Premiere. And then from there, you go ahead, process that at a low quality, just so you can see things going on. And then at that point, you are basically able to go in and re-record just voice over that section for something, you know, that's different. I don't know why I'm using this piece, but I don't really use it much, and I think it kind of looks interesting. I mean, we're gonna have to probably steepen the angle to match this a bit, but that's okay. I think it'll be kind of nice to get some different wood in there. Oh my goodness, too many messages. I need to try and read this for a bit. Am I ever gonna do a face cam or a face reveal? My face has been revealed already. You just had to find it. Off you go. Go find it. And you'll be able to see exactly how goofy I look. I should probably put a disclaimer in front of that saying, this guy's ugly, don't bother. But I did not. Try and keep chat to English, please, because I would like to be able to understand what you're saying. How was work this week? Shitty. Just like every week. Will you add a custom sign for this ride? I don't know. Custom signs aren't really my strong suit, to be honest. Like, I couldn't even make a logo for the park. Someone else had to do that. Will I make a custom sign for the entire park? We have a logo for the entire park. I showed it a moment ago, but I can show it again, just so everyone can really see it. A fan made it for me. Here, we'll zip over here. It's inside this monitor. So this is the Alpine Odyssey logo. I'm gonna sit here for a second. You guys can absorb it in and take a look. I'm gonna pause that. There we go. I'm not that bad looking. I mean, you know, on a scale of 1 to 10, at least I'm a 2. It's interesting. Okay, let's get some wooden trim. Alright, Stanley Pines. I'm happy you're here, and I'm happy you're talking, but please speak English. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to mute you just because I can't understand what you're saying. Will you have anyone else help you build this park? No, I will not. I want the park to be 100% my vision and your guys' vision that have supported me and helped me by watching and giving me really good ideas for it. So this is going to be my park through and through. No understand? Well, sadly, like, I just can't have you speaking a different language. Like, you know, I just want to be able to participate in chat. He does have a collaboration with Rudy and Camel. I do. I'm slacking on that, though, just because I'm a bit busy, which is kind of a shame. I feel bad for it, but it's kind of how it is. Is that Nuthers? Hi there. Hey there, guy. Have you posted parts of this park on the workshop? Actually, yes. I have posted the parking lot by itself, so people can use the parking lot and build their theme park attached to it on their own. I've also just uploaded the Alpine Odyssey tile set for the yes, I know you're from Russia. I can see you by the language. Yeah, uploaded the tile set from the European section just now, and I also uploaded the vehicles for the parking lot. What is the coaster called? We don't have quite a name for it yet. Gravity Falls fanboy? No. I've never actually watched any of Gravity Falls. Unless you're talking to someone else. You might be talking to someone else. Heck if I know. Can you do a tour of the park, please? I just did. So you'll have to actually rewind the video. It took about 10 minutes or so to go all the way around. So if you want a proper tour, I would suggest just rewinding a bit. We covered pretty much every area. Okay. So we got all that. If you come up with a name, I can make a logo really easily. We might end up doing some sort of name logo contest. So if you want to come up with a name as well and a logo for it, go right ahead. I think that would be cool. Okay, so there is one of the things. I am from the United States, and I live in Washington, D.C. That is where I'm from. Valgreka for a coaster name. I kind of want wind in the coaster name somewhere, just because the main weenie of it is a windmill. So we have that. Let's go over here. In fact, I need to edit this switch track a little bit. Apparently, people weren't happy that it wasn't wide enough to actually transfer the track all the way over, which is fine. I understand their gripes, so we will widen this out a bit. Alright, and we'll grab these and the gear probably. We're just gonna have to essentially shift everything that we can over. You are from Krasnoyarsk. I probably didn't pronounce that right, but gave it my best there. I don't speak Russian, sadly. What happened? Okay, hold on. Okay, let's see here. Huh. Did my stream die? Is it back now? I mean, on my end, it says offline. Try refreshing. Oh, YouTube, you screwed me over. Okay, we're gonna do a test. If you guys can still hear me, just to confirm, spam potato. Just say it's potato. Just potato, 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 potato. And if you can see me, potato as well. So, potato. Potato, potato, potato. Potato, potato, potato. Yep, potato, potato. Corn. Don't say corn. Potato. Interesting. Potato as well. Crap. Lost the stream. Huh. I hear voice. I see camera movement. Okay. You can see and hear. Alright, for people having problem, we're just gonna have to move on for a bit. Hopefully it will, might come back. Still offline, can't hear you. Oh my goodness, what is this thing doing? Am I just losing internet? No, I still have internet. Man. Ugh. Yeah, no, I still have internet completely.